Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to what I think is the reveal trailer for the remake of Oblivion.
Oh my goodness!
Okay.
It's been a long time coming.
Dude, this game was my childhood.
This is my favorite Bethesda game.
Okay.
Maybe completely blinded by nostalgia? Maybe. Do I still love the game? Absolutely.
The others.
Oh, yes! Ah!
They're behind us. This ends here.
Ooh!
You hold our future in your hands.
Ah!
Take with you my blessings and the hope of the
That art is so good. That's such a good poster.
and close
The
shut
cover art.
the jaws of oblivion.
Okay.
They gonna show anything of it?
I don't know.
Or are they just...
Here we are 20 years later.
Ah, yes, the 15 million Oblivions. I mean, Skyrims, gosh darn it.
When you think about the Elder Scrolls, to us it goes beyond game franchise.
Yeah, it's the DNA of Bethesda Game Studios.
Obviously, we're working on the 6th chapter here, but what's great about the Elder Scrolls is being able to look back at all of the chapters.
Aw.
Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind, Daggerfall, Arena, and each of them try to define role-playing
look at
games
all of
and
that.
open-world games for
Oh,
their
the
generation.
memories.
Fans got so connected with the worlds we've made and these stories we're telling, and it's really amazing.
Oblivion was a real defining moment in the series and for how we make games as a studio.
Ah.
I think when it comes to a remaster, we want people to feel the way they did then, but it's still a game of its time. You want to keep those bones in place.
Yep.
You want some of that old charm.
Yep.
Coming
Yeah.
back to Oblivion now with this tremendous visual update is absolutely amazing. It's the world I remember, but better.
There's so much there.
So is it
both
only a
for the
graphical
Elder Scrolls
rehaul?
world and also this evolution of our games, I think is really, really important for people to take a look back at.
Looking back and seeing everything we've accomplished in the past 20 years and working with these people, like, it's really
I
special.
see that fan.
Yeah, there
Aw.
are still quite a few people that I've worked with for that long, and it
Oh,
sort
wow.
of gave me the warm fuzzies.
Oh my God, it's been 20 years. I think the thing that gets me the most is the music. Like when you hear that music at the main menu, there's just like
Yep. Oh. I love it.
No.
flood of nostalgia.
Bring it back, please.
Oblivion is the beginning of who I am. As an individual, as a game developer, it all starts with it.
I don't even think it took me till release to realize how
hi.
big this was.
People loved it. Like, they loved it.
Mm-hmm.
Such a key moment in our history of making games and the evolution of how we build these worlds, and having players be able to come back and experience that is really amazing. We had that really special moment of coming out into the world for the first time, what that meant to this game.
Every time we think about Oblivion, it's what if we could give that moment to everybody again?
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's
Oh, it's about to cut to the... Oh!
But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no
Whoa!
waking eye may
Hello?
Yo! Yeah, there's the opening. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh yeah, all
Whether
the
you're reliving
sick
these
monsters.
moments or experiencing them for the first time, the world of Oblivion Remastered immediately looks and feels incredible.
Look at that!
When we decided to remaster Oblivion, we were really picky about finding the right partner. From the very beginning,
Something
of this
about that is
project,
so
we had
odd.
one rule: we weren't going to do this if we weren't going to be able to do it right. Our partners at Virtuous went above and beyond to bring our vision to life. The care and love they've poured into the Oblivion Remaster has been absolutely breathtaking.
Welcome to Paris, and welcome to Virtuous. Our team here has been hard at
God
work
bless
delivering
you.
the best
Finally.
remastered Oblivion experience possible. We've worked with Bethesda Game Studios on other projects in the past, so we know what makes that team and their games special.
We wanted to
beautiful.
make the remaster more friendly to gamers with modern hardware. This is Oblivion in its most complete form.
Dude!
About time someone got here.
The crocodile. I forgot what they were called, but I love those guys.
Those familiar with only some Elder Scrolls lore will now be able to experience the events that set the stage for Skyrim.
Is that a glass weapon?
You
I think
embark
so.
on an epic journey to stop the Mythic Dawn cult.
The time of cleansing draws nigh.
From unleashing the Daedric Prince of Destruction.
What was the Oblivion Crisis? What happened to the previous Emperor of Cyrodiil? Why are there only 8 divines instead of 9? In addition to the core game, the remaster contains all add-ons, including story expansions Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine, so you get the full experience.
On a personal level,
Oh my goodness,
it
the
was
beginning
really
of the Shivering
important for me
Isles.
to ensure that we're preserving the magic of the original experience. At the end of the day, we're all
That's gonna be
fans
so
too.
beautiful.
This is a dream project for me, right? I'm a fan. I have been always a fan.
Well, I played Oblivion for perhaps 10,000 hours.
Oblivion was my first Elder Scrolls game, and it was one of the games that made me want to be a game developer.
The best way to describe it would be to call it a love letter.
You will find your own path.
Oh goodness,
but
it's
there
so
will be
odd.
blood and death
Oh, I
before
love
the
it.
end.
Oh, touch the thingy.
Yes.
Yo, the particles!
Oh, this is gonna kill some PCs. Hopefully not.
The technology we
Hope it's
used to
optimized.
create the original was cutting edge at the time, but tools have come a long way since then.
Wow. Oh, they're showing it! Yeah.
The original Oblivion is still the heart and soul of the remaster, but we use Unreal Engine 5
Oh.
to help achieve all our visual goals.
Hi there.
We think of the Oblivion game engine as the brain and Unreal 5 as the body. The brain drives all the world logic and gameplay, and the body brings to life the experience that players have loved for almost 20 years.
But it's not just about pure fidelity. We knew we had to preserve the distinct style, making it as uniquely Oblivion as possible.
The brush opens a portal into the painting. You're stuck here like I am.
Wow, everything looks like cool. Okay.
A wonderful place. Good for a visit.
Oh, dude.
Eternity.
We've
I see
leveraged
your
nearly
ass,
every major
my
feature
boy.
from the latest version of Unreal 5.
Our goal was to push the visuals to the next level using the latest technologies. We created brand new, highly detailed character models and stunning landscapes that use millions of polygons in each asset, allowing us a truly impressive level of detail in the world. Every single asset in this game was completely redesigned and handcrafted from scratch.
We implemented an advanced real-time lighting system that accurately simulates how light
Oh,
interacts
the
with the environment.
zombies. Aw.
This results in more realistic lighting and atmospheric effects. While the original game had limited dynamic shadows, now the entire world reacts naturally to light.
We used an incredible new lip sync technology that really enhanced performance in our characters.
He left us a warning. Heed it!
And real tools helped us create the base mesh of our characters. From there, our artists sculpt each race individually to adapt it to the mesh, allowing us to share the model, rig, and textures. As a result, all races, including Argonians, Orcs, and Khajiits, are built on the same base mesh, making the lip sync
So
system more
odd
effective,
seeing
even
such
when
a
the characters
high-res
have very
Oblivion
different
face.
facial features.
Welcome to the guild.
We have access to so many modern rendering features. You'll see them in something
I don't
as
have
simple
words.
as running through a forest, insects flying around, fish swimming in the water, light filtering through the leaves.
The underwater dungeon.
Thanks
You
to
just
these
gave me
technological
vivid
advances,
flashbacks.
you feel even more immersed in this living, breathing world. You'll really believe you're in Cyrodiil.
I believe you can handle a more complicated assignment. I would like you to retrieve a carved panel from the central chamber of the High Fane.
What?
Ah, yes. The iconic.
It's not just visuals that we've modernized in the remaster. It's gameplay.
Wait, really?
Dude! Look how
UI
cool!
and UX.
The sword!
It's audio.
The arena!
We've updated features and systems across the board.
We've changed the approach to leveling, which I think will make a lot of people happy.
Oh, really?
It's inspired by the leveling systems of both Oblivion and Skyrim, so it's the best of both worlds.
Yeah, okay, I can see that. I can see that.
We were able to fully recreate the character models, creating a physicality that feels more human. You see that in places like combat animations, where there's a lot more separation between the upper and lower body, and all the animations have more flourish.
Run, deer!
All right.
Combat in the original Oblivion didn't have sound effects, visual effects, or hit reactions.
I mean, it had the ta-ta-ta-ta.
Now you get blood splatters, sparks, and controller feedback. You know, it's a little thing, but little things add up to make the combat more modern and engaging.
Oh, the frost atron. There he goes.
There's a proper third-person perspective now. The original had third-person, but there was no crosshair, and we felt the experience could be modernized. One of our goals was to have a third-person view that compared to Starfield in terms of playability. Now, the third-person perspective has all the same control you get from the first-person view.
Bruh!
Here, citizen.
When Oblivion first launched,
Greetings. How goes it? How are you?
disk storage limits meant we couldn't have unique voiceovers for all the races. So we've gone back and recorded new lines of dialogue. Each race represented in the game now sounds unique.
Can't stand the sight of those creatures.
We also made sure to keep in all of the quirkier dialogue.
I really like the way they say hello. Sometimes it's so random, and then they just, hi there. Hi there. But it's like so nice and creepy at the same time.
Stop! You violated the law. Stop! You violated the law.
Stop, criminal scum.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Cheese for everyone.
Cheese for everyone!
You're gosh darn right.
We are going to steal
the Gray
one
Fox
of the Elder Scrolls from the Imperial Palace.
So weird not seeing
You
it
need
as a
to find
2D.
the reading room. The blind priests will deliver a scroll to you there. Do not speak to the priests. They're blindfolded. I've chosen you because you are the best. Good luck.
Dude, the Thieves Guild is gonna be so good.
Stop! You violated the law. Your stolen goods are now forfeit. Then pay with your blood.
You are so dead in this situation.
As games have developed over the past 20 years, players have come to expect a certain suite of tools and controls.
Like sprinting. Sprinting is an interesting one because it was such a big debate internally among our teams. Some of us were absolute purists, but ultimately, we decided it's 2025 and people are going to want to sprint.
I think
that
looks
so
goofy.
All of the character locomotion has been completely redone from scratch, and that has a huge impact from the very beginning of the game.
Every single updated
I think
or
that's
new
totally
feature
fine.
was implemented
I think that's
with the
fine.
player in mind. It all comes down to what makes Oblivion, Oblivion.
Exactly.
What are those features that just immediately come
Oh my
to
goodness,
mind
the
for
Goblin
players
Wars
when
actually
they
work
think of the
now?
game?
The mini-games are the mini-games. Those are so iconic to Oblivion.
Great!
Dude!
Like lockpicking.
Hey!
You can put a fresh coat of paint on it, but you can't change it too much because it's part of the core experience.
I'm immediately going for the skeleton key.
Whether you're returning to Cyrodiil
but
or
you know,
you're
it's
a newcomer,
charming.
I'm going to follow you and watch you.
Oh goodness,
and
you're
worship
just as
the
cursed as
ground you
always.
walk on.
you will instantly feel at home. It just feels better. We've modernized a lot, but it's still the same incredible adventure and the same carefully handcrafted world.
Well, it's about time. Do you know how long we've been waiting?
I don't know.
How long have you been waiting? Scary.
Oblivion is a core part of the story of Bethesda Game Studios. None of what we're surrounded by right now would be here if we hadn't made that game and if it hadn't been the success that it was. The effort that we put into it, the sort of the love that went into it, I think that comes across on the screen.
To have worked on something that people care enough where you're in a position where you can remaster it, it's a privilege.
And now, to help introduce this game to a new generation of players, I feel so lucky.
I really think that people, when they jump back into the remaster, they're going to be shocked at just how good the game looks. The Oblivion gates look absolutely incredible, and I think they're just going to find themselves lost in the world.
Even
It's
if
very
it's
easy
just
to get
the
lost
music,
in
for
Oblivion.
example, just walking around for half an hour in the world, you feel something, and that's precious.
You're going back to a world that you've been to before, but it's better somehow. Like, it's an intangible thing, but it's like, it's new, it's fun, like it's exciting again.
But it's ultimately the same game. There was a lot of respect for what was before, and I think the fans will appreciate that.
From all of us at Bethesda Game Studios
and Virtuous,
we want to thank you for joining us today. Oblivion has a very special place in my heart, and being able to work on this remaster and bring it to a new generation of players has been an
this is
incredible
good.
experience.
I need this to be good.
We were
It
too
looks
excited
incredible.
to get it in your hands and didn't want to just show it off to you and then make you have to wait.
Whoa, what do you mean by that?
It's coming soon.
The best part of my job is that I get to be the one to announce that the Oblivion Remaster will be available.
You're not going to say today.
You're not.
No way.
No way.
Today.
What? Whoa! They don't really need marketing.
Flap.
They really don't need marketing.
But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams.
The schedule, where'd the schedule? No, come back.
Our schedule is shot. That's what it is.
This is the 27th of last seed. The year of Akatosh, 433.
They're so beautiful.
These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life.
The horse armor!
The horse armor.
Or wait, or was that like, I don't remember what he'd even...
Is the horse armor gonna just be in the game?
They see.
Or do you think they'll charge $1 for it? Just for the funnies.
This is only the beginning. Worse is yet to come. Looks clear.
A trap!
Yep.
The time of cleansing draws nigh.
Who now will save us from the coming darkness?
Ooh, look at that silver sword.
Ah, glass. So beautifully green.
Dude, I can't wait to go find Umbra again. Oh.
Can't wait to go back and find all the things I missed in my original playthrough.
The unicorn!
Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
That's insane.
That's a crazy release. Oh, whoa. What was that?
This is probably the end of the trailer. I want to pause on this.
Was that digital deluxe?
So there's a digital deluxe. So there's a bunch of new stuff. It looks like.
weapons of order, weapons of cataclysm, armor of order, armor of cataclysm.
There's new horse armor
and new horse armor of order and cataclysm.
Yeah, I mean, I would be tempted to get the digital deluxe. I wonder if there's a physical though. I want to find out if there's a physical first.
I really would love a physical.
Yeah, I'd prefer buying it physical. If I have to go digital, it's fine. But
mostly because I want to slot it right next to my physical edition.
Exactly. I want to have it on my shelf in my collection. Yeah, no, I'm instantly buying this. Yeah, no, there's not even a question about
Bethesda, how dare you? There's a lot of time left to this.
There is a lot of time left to this live stream, so let's see if there's anything else, and then we can talk about it. Available today on everything.
It's on everything.
Oh, I don't even know where I want to pick it up. It's like,
stay tuned for special game.
Nope, I don't need that. I'm good. I'm good. I have 100% Oblivion almost twice at this point. I don't need to. I just want to go in and I want to experience it blind. All of what I just saw, that's enough for me. I'm good. I'm going to go in now.
I'm good.
Oh, dude, I freaking loved it.
Dang, that leak.
I am so glad. I'm so sorry for the intern that got caught.
But the fact that
it's done. It's out. I wonder if that was their original plan.
Was it planned to be leaked? Because that was so close to this live stream and it just being released. Like,
I don't know. That's crazy. Honestly, just off of, I'll have to play the game itself to genuinely give my impressions and my opinion of it. But as it stands, I must say, I am absolutely blown away by just how well this seems to have been done. And I'm curious, how much of this was Bethesda in-house and how much was it Virtuous?
Probably mostly Virtuous.
You guys, if it was mainly them, they should be incredibly proud of what they accomplished. It looks great. Whoever it was.
This is good.
Whoever this is, okay, first impressions, it looks incredible. We'll have to play the game, obviously, but
hopefully it's optimized.
It seems to, dude, it was running really smooth just in the trailer, and this is a YouTube live stream.
It's true, but.
So obviously our opinion and the actual criticism will have to wait until we get our hands on it, which is currently right now. It's probably either out or coming in the next few hours. Now I have to figure out if I want to pick it up on console or PC. I'm kind of tempted to do both.
Does this exist physically is also another question that I have.
Yeah, that's a good question. Wow. Yeah, wowzers.
Dang.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I don't really have too many words to say other than I can't wait to essentially
Game Pass.
Just it is. Yeah, no, being on Game Pass makes a lot of sense.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna dive. I think I'm just gonna dive right into this. I don't have really much to say. So let us know, what do you have to say about this whole thing? Oblivion was one of my favorite games. Yeah, it was a massive chunk of my childhood. So I'm just hyped that the remake looks good. They're calling it a remaster. I think they could have called this a remake. I think they could have.
The remake would have been more if they changed more of the game, how it fundamentally works.
It
like if they updated the combat system to like what they're planning for Elder Scrolls 6, then you could call it a remake.
But it kind of just reminds me of like the Demon Soul remake and everything, where like I think Demon Souls was considered a remaster too, even though like from the ground up they've added new stuff, they've tweaked it a bit, and
they did also
so
build
good.
the entire game from the ground up again for some reason. They just kept everything the same.
I don't know. This just looks so good. But yeah, no, it looks fantastic. Let us know what you think down below in the comments, guys. And without further ado, this is sadly the end of the video. Thank you for watching along with us.
Indeed.
And I guess with that, we love you all.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.